Well, here it is, January 2nd, 1989, I think it says on the thing. Can't tell. Can't read it. Anyway, let me zoom in there and show you that the parking lot is full. All kinds of people fishing out here. Our tip-ups are in. A lot of people out here on the ice, waiting for our first flag. Still a little open water when you get way out there. As you can see, we're on the south end of the lake. Tom's set up and jigging for perch. Well, we've been fishing out here about 3 hours now.
Yeah.
And Tommy finally got a fish.
Second fish.
His second fish. This may be the biggest one, I don't know.
No.
What is it?
Largemouth.
Oh, it's a huge one.
Yeah.
What a day.
Get the scale out for this one.
Yeah.
The guy behind us just caught a pickerel. Those guys are getting quite a few. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this one go.
Yeah. There he goes.
There he goes.
Good job.
I can get a bigger one. Yeah. Okay.
Well, what do you got there, Tom?
Pickerel.
A little pickerel. He finally got something.
Just pulling up the tip-ups. Hands are frozen, so I probably won't be able to get this out. I couldn't get the spreaders off the bucket because my hands are frozen too much.
Down there ways?
No, it's right in the corner's mouth.
Alright, well, I'll give you a hand on it. We'll let this pickle go, though, huh?
Yes.
Okay. And look, right next to us. The guy's got one. Pickerel about the same size.
Let him go.
Let him go down the hall.
And
Well, it's February 5th. We're out here on Braddock's Bay. Ice is a little thin, but not too bad. Pretty safe. We're going to walk right straight across there. These guys are getting ready. Ken decided to go with us this time. We're heading out to our spot. As you can see, we're not too far from the Braddock Bay Bridge from the parkway. And we're kind of where the stream is a big bend. And it sticks way out in here, and it's kind of a deep channel. Good spot. Well, you can see the ice is about maybe 2.5 inches thick. New ice because we had a warm spell last week. Everything thawed and it's froze up again. We've had some real cold weather down around 0 the last couple days. And it's decided to freeze back up again. We're using bass-sized minnows. We did pretty well last week with a pike. Maybe they'll be just as good this week. Not too deep here, maybe about 6-7 feet deep. So we're putting them down maybe about 4 feet below the ice, about halfway to the bottom. It's one of those old tip-ups. Still catch them on those.
yes, sir.
This, we got a flag up already. Fighting like a pike?
Not really. Playing more like a trout. Ah, we got off.
Well, that's one flag up though before we even got 4 of them down. He'll be. Boy's got a flag out there. Another one.
the same damn fish.
Thinks he's got a trout on there, huh?
I think so. It ain't fighting like no pike.
Yeah.
Comes swimming around down there.
Yeah.
Can you see him down there? Huh? No, I can't see him.
Moving around pretty good. This fish has been on about 5 minutes. It's a big trout.
I don't know. I saw his fin. I'd say it's same size. I'd rather fight the fish and land him than try and get him in. You gotta be close now.
Still running around with it pretty good.
Dang. Look at this. I can't even see him. It didn't look like he was gone. I thought he was gone there. I wouldn't be surprised. I would. I'd be mad, yeah.
Fish is nearby the hole now.
Yeah, he's right there.
Ready to gaff this trout.
You get a shot of him underneath there now?
Pretty good.
When you get on, just feel wet and get your head. There he is. Jeez. Hey, okay.
Good
job.
Nice brown trout.
What's that? Oh, it's this thing. Cool. That's a nice fish. Hey. A lot bigger than I thought it was, Steve. About the size of the ones last week, but he gave me a harder time. Good job there.
Good job.
Good casting job. You got him right in the mouth.
And we had another one on back there while we were working this one in. There he is. Nice brown trout.
Here, I got my flags
job.
right here, Tom. You want it?
Well, will you look at this? We got 2 flags up. Ken's got one on.
Oh, almost lost him.
Just take it easy on him. Tommy's got one on too, down there. 2 fish on at the same time.
Keeps giving me slack.
3rd flag up.
3rd? Don't.
Hey, Tommy just got one out of his hole. Now he's going to help Ken. He's got a bigger one.
Oh, sorry. He's bigger than mine.
He's got a nice big trout.
No, don't.
Take your time. Take your time. Oh, he's a nice beauty.
Ready, Ken? Yep, whenever you are. Oh, Jesus. Come on, grab it.
Whoa, look at that trout.
Me? I didn't even break skin, but I got him to the hole, folks. Thank you. Good job, Ken. Woohoo! All right.
See that trout? He's a
It's been
dandy.
years since I picked up a trout. Let's see. We remember.
He's about 8 pounder, huh?
7-8 pounder, Ken.
Pick that one up and show him to us.
Yes, nice one. I almost lost it.
Here we are, trout fishing on Braddock Bay of all places.
Is that your dad's? Yeah, he still
Yeah, still got another one going over there.
took it all away. Good job.
Tommy's got another one. Another trout probably, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna try some. Maybe not. Maybe he's just faking it.
Big trout in there. A lot of trout. Still fighting them.
Yeah, he's just a little one.
The fighter though.
Got some fungus on his head.
Yeah. There he is. Not a bad little fish.
No, sir. How'd you like that little thing? He's got some cold water fungus on it.
Yeah, cold water fungus.
Just a little bit on his head, not bad.
Probably been caught before. He's got a lamprey mark on him too, see that? Right on his belly.
Oh yeah.
Good fish. Look at that bunch of fish.
This one is 4-2. 4-8. 4-8.
Alright.
And that one's 8-1.
Look at that bunch of fish. That one's 8-1?
Yeah, let me just make sure. Hey, no gaff marks on this one, buddy. Let's just make sure.
Nice fish.
Dad's turn. Yeah, it's 8-2.
8-3.
8-3.
Yeah, he grew it.
Picking up
Yeah.
snow there.
Nice brown trout right out here on Braddock Bay, south of the bridge. Well, it's a little later in the day. That darn Tommy's got another trout on. I don't know what I'm going to do with him.
It's 2:55. Been about 2 hours since we got our fish.
Runner, huh? Screamer. He's taking his old time, isn't he?
Looks like a good one.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Well, by the way, Ken's got another one now. Now he's running over there. Tommy's working on one here.
Sorry.
There he is. He's down
Didn't
there.
want to get him in the back of the head.
There he is. Nice trout there, boys.
Hands, buddy.
That's bigger than mine.
I even
Pick him up and give him a good shot at
Good job, Tom. Let's see that one. Pick him up. All right.
Cheers.
Nice fish.
Good job.
The good gaff job, yeah.
No marks.
Good job.
How you doing? You got a couple there.
Well, the sun is set, and we're looking at our final catch. We got 4 nice browns holed up there, and 2 more down on the ground. Total of 6.
Ta-da!
There they are. Beauty right there, huh?
This is the biggest one of the day, 8 pounds.
Mhm.
And then
Got a 7-pounder right down here.
7 pound right there.
Not
This is a
bad.
6, 5, 3.
Yeah, guys. They're a little stiff, aren't they?
Yeah, but they'll
Can't feel my fingers now because those fish are so cool. Yes, sir. It was.
Well, you think we aren't crazy? Here we are, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're getting ready to go out on Honeoye Lake. Probably can't even see anything out there, but it's pretty dark. Getting ready in the sled. Heading out on the lake. Well, it's contest day. Tommy's out here defending his crown. Look, he's got a flag up. Anything happening?
looks pretty peculiar,
Okay.
but I don't know if it's there.
It's an angle anyway.
Oh yeah, it was going off the side.
Well, maybe time to strike him.
Yeah, I'll test him.
Nothing showing, huh?
That's a good sign anyway.
Took the minnow. He'll be back. Old Bill's over there. He's already got himself one. He's showing it off.
Dad got the first fish. Pickerel.
It's a little nothing, but he'll do. It's a start. Broke in my gloves anyway.
Uh-huh.
There he is. Pickle.
All right, Dad.
Right.
There he is.
Quite a few people out here, Tom.
Uh-oh.
Big contest.
Blowing hard. The guys down
Bunch of guys next to us. good.
Big pickerel, Dad.
Here he comes. Oh, that's a nice little pickerel.
Bad, huh? Want him?
Oh,
Get under him.
A little on the small side. We'll go check out your walleye.
yeah, we gotta get some pictures of that. Save that one for next year.
Well, let's see what Bill's got in there. You see this nice walleye. Beauty. Just putting one of the plastic things there. You don't have to hook, just open the plastic, one of the, yeah. Won't weigh that
They'll
much.
probably
different.
slide. Get one of the ones he's hooked to. Better off, they won't slide on you. I always wanted to see one of these work in action. Six, 4, 6, 5.
What is it, 6'5"?
Nice. She's a nice walleye, isn't
Yeah,
she?
6,
6'5".
6, 5.
One Bill.
The bridge, too.
Well, look, there's George. He's over here to take a look at us. Hey, Georgie. Georgie. Hey, Georgie.
Some days I'll go down
I
there.
always wondered, is that right?
Well, it's about 4 hours later. As you can see, it's snowing pretty hard here at Honeoye. And believe it or not, we haven't caught a single fish in about the last 4 hours. Most of the people have left the lake. There are still a few out there. No action on the tip-ups at all. Cold and snowy. Would you believe it's 4 o'clock in the morning? And we're back out on Honeoye Lake. And we're going to set up for walleyes. We're kind of crazy, but this is the way to get them. We'll see what happens. Now here's a real experience. We're out here with just a lantern, putting the tip-ups in. Still got about maybe 2 hours before light. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Second day of the contest. Well, would you believe Tommy's got a flag? It's off to the side slightly. Go ahead and take a closer look. It's going to feel him out pretty soon. Going a long time. Well, would you believe? Nothing's showing. He took it out a ways though. We're going to reset it. We'll try again some more in the dark.
He'll be back.
Well, here it is. The sun's starting to come up. We've had one flag during the night. People are showing up on the lake. Okay, at last, Tommy has got a flag up. What's he doing?
Sitting over there.
Got him. I think he is.
Scrappy one.
Finally, we got a scrappy fish. wait, he's swimming around the hole funny.
Yeah, he's pumping a lot. Yeah, it might be a little walleye.
Yeah, it might be a walleye.
Looked like it was.
Yeah. But he's just a
Pickle.
doggone little pickle. Oh, he's gonna have a cold hand now. Yeah, he's gonna pull him out. Oh, it's not a bad pickle. Good pickerel. Good job. He won't win, but he's a good one.
Yeah, we'll eat him.
Well, as you can see, the weather's kind of changeable. And it's been relatively quiet out here. We've decided to call it a day and give up on the tournament. We decided the only pickerel we caught, we're going to let him go and catch him the next time. She'll be a spawner.
He's a fat one.
Goodbye, lady. Goodbye. That's the end of our day.
Yep.
Another day of fishing on Honeoye Lake. Well, it's the next day, and here they are, back over at Braddock Bay, getting ready to go out on the ice. Heading out to their old spot. Happens to be somebody out there, but I think they'll survive. About 7 o'clock in the morning. Looks like there's plenty of ice. No problem. I'm going to work and then I'm coming back to pick them up later in the afternoon.
Brendan caught the first fish of the day. Nice perch on the jigging rod. And that's the first one. We've been fishing for about, an hour now. And it's kind of slow, but we think things are going to pick up. Well, we hope. He's going to put him on the stringer and tie him up and put him down there. Here's our tent. And here's all the tip-ups. I can't even... Oh, my eyes are out of water. So even if there's one up, I'll just scream. There they are. And there are the guys that are in part of our spot. And they got a small pike already, just a tiny, teeny one. Our first flag is Brendan's, and he had another one while we first came over here, but that one's hanging straight down, so I reset it. Now he's gonna try for this one. Angled a little bit, might be something lying down there with it. He's gonna give it a shot, it could be a perch. Go for him, Brent. Is he there? No. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, well, we'll hope he comes back and we'll rig him back up again. Well, it's 1 o'clock. This is what we have so far. We're down 9 flags. We caught 3 fish. And Brendan caught 1 chicken. These 2 are Tom's. These 2 are Brendan's. But I can tell things are really going to start going. Tom's got a trout. Woo-ha! He's been on there for about, how long would you say, Tom? 3 minutes? Let's take a closer look. Exciting, isn't it? That's a nice one. Dave Tom. All right. Ah, nice fish. Well, it happened quickly, so we didn't have time to get the camera. But here's Brennan with a little pike. Hauling too, wasn't he, Brennan?
Very much so.
Great, that's a healthy one.
Well, say goodbye, everyone.
Yep, we're gonna have to let that one go. Gave him a good fight, though. There he goes. Good job, Brennan.
Well, it's pretty windy out here and snowing a little bit. We haven't had anything for about
Hour and 15 minutes.
an hour and 15 minutes, and
It's about 3:15 now, 3:23 now. And our last fish came at about 2.
none of these flags are up, as you can see.
Too bad. Well, we've had 12 flags so far, and caught 5 fish on it.
Those kids over there.
He really did.
Oh, well, see you all later when we catch a fish.
Well, it's starting to get dark on Braddock Bay. I'm back and I came to pick them up. They're gonna show us some fish they caught, maybe. There's a nice brown trout. He'll make a good lunch. A nice healthy one. He's kept alive pretty good. Yep. Brendan's got some nice perch. Not bad for a day's catch.
17 flags.
17 flags.
And this fish.
And a pike, too.
Yep.
Good job, boys.
Thanks.
Well, here it is, another week. We're back to our old spot on Braddock's Bay. Everything ready. We're gonna head out to our spot.
Dad got the first fish on the camera.
Nice little brown. We're gonna
Play
some
on
more.
words. Brown trout.
Don't they look like a nice and warm?
Yep.
It's just like tarpon fishing,
Even
right?
though it's 25 out, that's warm, but
The sun's coming up.
there are the tip-ups. There's the sun. Hey, hey, hey.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's a
You perch kind of guy.
That's 1.5 pounds perch plus. Close to 2 pounds.
Right by the sled.
Yeah.
Are we zoomed in or something? Guess not.
Look at that.
There he
Nice
is.
perch, huh?
Nice one.
Tom's got a flag up. We'll see what he gets. What do you got there, Tom?
Perch.
Small perch on a tip up, not bad. It's an eating size anyway, isn't it?
Well, it's about a
Oh, that's a good
close
eater.
to half pound.
Yeah. Fine. Good.
Minnow's okay, right?
Sure. Well, look at that. I got a flag up. Looks like I'll have to go and tend it. Well, Tommy's got another one going over there. I'll have to go see what he's got. Well, looks like nothing's showing for Tommy. Well, finally, after it's been dead, we've been sitting here for about an hour with nothing going on here. Same old hole, right?
Yeah.
It's been this hot hole. Nice perch. That's a good one.
It's a nice one. They're moving in again.
Bright spot.
Well, look at this. Our neighbors have got a flag up here. They're just gonna let that little guy go right out.
He's pretty serious.
Probably got a nice big brown on there.
Yeah, big guy there.
Look at that one go.
Yeah, he ain't very big. Probably a trout the way it's coming in.
Oh, he's pulling. Ooh.
It was pretty small.
He's a trout, but he's going around the hole. Big
Oh,
one.
it's a great big northern.
Big northern, huh?
Yeah, nice one.
Hey, Clint! Oh, yeah.
Beauty.
You want a gaff for him? There he is.
Oh, he'll work.
Boy, and it just got him, too, look.
He swallowed that bait? No, just knock it off.
I don't know.
Well, there you are. How about that?
Oh.
You tried.
You gotta put up, say, hi, Mom, number one.
Yeah, number one, number one. It's about an 8-pounder. Well, that woke things up, didn't it?
Big dead bait, too. Real big bait.
Snowmobile.
Well, Tommy just went over to get another fish, but there was nothing there. As you can see, the moon is coming up, and it's getting towards the end of the day here on Braddock Bay. Even the snowmobilers are going away. The sun is slowly setting, and we're getting ready to head back in.
Oh, yeah, that real big one. Yeah, that's terrific.
There's the grand finale for today. And a loned pike. Yeah, not too bad for Braddock's Bay.
Well, here we are. It's February 19th, and it's our first day at the cottage. Everything seems to be doing fine. And there's Hill's Point. Everything's frozen solid finally. About 6 inches of ice. And there's Dad out there digging the hole. Yay for Dad.
Well, we're putting our first tip up down right out in front of Phil's. Nice big minnow. Down the hole, just gonna put them just down about the length of the leader. As you can see by the shadows, a nice sunny day.
Buzz the ducks.
Woo! Well, those guys are going out there to check out the plane crash. Actually, it was just a model airplane. They're flying out on the lake. They're way out by the ducks out there. Tommy's over here, and he's getting ready to fish for perch. We got all of our tip-ups in now, and big minnows on them. We're just waiting for those pike. Well, we're inside the cottage. Everything looks like it survived the winter. Tom's gonna go sit over here and have something to eat. Got television down here. Watching the Daytona 500. Got the tip-ups out there. Waiting for a flag to go up. Well, look what we found here laying on the floor. Looks like a little mouse got in. Either he couldn't get back out or he must have gotten some poison or something, but he didn't survive. As you can see, there's all kinds of beach in front of the cottage. A lot more than there was. Actually, this ice pushed up over the top, but the beach starts way out here. And about where the end of the dock would be, there's only about maybe a foot. Look, even Holly came out here to see what we were doing. see us catch all these fish. We've been here almost the whole day now and haven't even had one bite. This is Phil's point out there. And we got tip-ups all the way out in front of the cottage. The good old spots, but there's been no action. We got a flag.
Dad's got a flag.
Dad has got a flag. Look at this, will ya?
What?
Give him time, give him time. He's going. Look who showed up. Look who showed up just a nick of time to help us out here.
Holly. No, Mom.
Let's see what we got here. Like, for some reason it went off. They all got excited or what it was.
Could be eating it.
Could be down there eating. All of a sudden away goes a 20-pounder.
First flag all day.
It's heavy.
Ain't that heavy, I guess.
There it goes. There it goes. It's going.
Do you really got a fish, Dad?
There it is.
Dad, stop joking around. Jeez, you stupid jerk. Look at that minnow.
Do you have teeth marks on him?
Something scare him?
Must have scared him right till he got tangled up too. Got himself up in a knot.
Interesting.
Have to get him untied.
Well,
Well,
we'll
he'll be
see.
back.
Yep.
Got scared. Well, so as it turned out, we didn't catch any fish. Kathy's down here. Holly's already left to go home. We decided we're gonna go to Jack and Jill's for dinner, and that's the end of our day. Well, it's March 11th, Saturday. We're down to Seneca Lake. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of ice. We couldn't launch at our usual launch at Dresden, so here we are down at that little park, and we're going to launch off the shore. So we'll see what happens. Looks like it's going to be a nice day if we can get out there. Our spot looks pretty good out there, nice and flat. Always perch in here. Look, we got the first fish.
Dad did.
Here, I'll make them bigger now. Oh, look, it's huge.
4-man shrimp if we get enough.
We'll see if we can catch a few.
And here's where we are. Dresden. Right out in front of where we would have launched. There was no
All
ice.
ice in there.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
The Navy place.
I think that is.
Their boats are going in and out. Oh, we finished up out there at the hump. It's almost like fishing on the reef. We got some nice perch there. We didn't show you any pictures of us catching them because we were too busy catching them. But we'll show you our catch. Pull the boat out of the water at our own little private launch. In fact, if you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's snowing right now. We don't know why, because it certainly is warm enough. But let's take a look at these fish. And there they are. Good bunch of perch. Show us a couple of those good ones. That's perch. Healthy. How many would you say are in there? About 30?
30, 35, I'd say.
Not a bad day.
No, it started out pretty slow though.
Yeah. Starting to get a little rainy now, isn't it? But we'll get home in time to see the basketball game.